Hello and welcome to Hillary Encourages. I am Hillary, a voice of encouragement to the nations. This afternoon, I just stopped by to give you a brief word of encouragement. In Numbers chapter 13, the people of Israel, they were at the entrance to the promised land. God had promised his people that he was going to take them into a land flowing with milk and honey. But God allowed some spies to go in to check out the land. And they went in and they checked out the land. They confirmed that yes, indeed, it was flowing with milk and honey. But they saw giants. And they came back and they told the people that, oh, there are some big giants and we are like grasshoppers in their sight. And Caleb and Joshua said to them, no, you don't believe that. We are able to overcome. As a matter of fact, the word of God said, Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and take possession, for we are able to overcome. But the people chose to listen to the majority instead of the minority. And they refused to go into the promised land. And because of that, a whole generation was wiped out in the wilderness. Sometimes we listen to bad reports. We listen to naysayers. We listen to the negative. God will give us an idea. God will place something in our spirit and we share it with just that one person or that two person. And they come with a negative feedback or a negative comment. And because of one person or two persons' comment, we forget about what God has said. We forget about the promise of God. God may have promised you that he is gonna do something for you. He promised you that he's gonna send you to school. He promised you that you're gonna be a wife, you're gonna be a husband. And because of what's happening in your life, because you see certain things happening, or because of the circle that is around you, you forget about the promise of God, like what the Israelites did. They forgot about the God that they serve, that he's a God that never lies, that he's a God that honors his word above his name. And so today I want to encourage you, if God has given you a promise, if God has given you his word, you can stand on the promise of God. The word of God said he honors his word above his name. God is not a man that he should lie. So it doesn't matter what people are saying. It doesn't matter what the bad report the enemy is bringing against you. Reject the lies and stand on the promises of God. Do not be like the Israelites who missed out. A whole generation missed out on going into the promised land when they were right there. I was thinking about it just now and I said, oh my God, they were literally right there. It's like their hands were on the door. All they had to do was just open the door and walk in. But because of the opinions of a few, a whole generation missed out and missed out on going into the promised land that was sitting there waiting for them to occupy it. So today I want to encourage you, block out, seal your ears to the negativity, listen to the voice of God, stand on the promises of God, believe in the word of God, believe in the promise that God has made to you. It doesn't matter what man say. Listen to God. Be obedient to God. If God says it, it must come to pass. He's a God that will never lie to you. God is not going to set you up. I heard a woman of God say, your faith in God will never embarrass you. So I want to encourage you. Reject the devil's report. Reject the naysayers and just be obedient and just go forward into your promised land. God bless you. I pray that you are encouraged. And as always on Hillary Encourages, just remind yourself that I can, I shall, I will. I will go forward into my promised land. I shall go forward into my promised land. And I will not let no naysayers, no negative report, no devil's report stop me from accomplishing and possession and occupying my promised land. You know what your promised land is. God bless you, and see you next time on Hillary Encourages. And also, if you haven't already done so, please, I'm asking you to subscribe and also share this word and encourage someone. God bless you, and see you next time.